Welcome back to my channel, Homo sapiens. So, zombies. We all sort of know exactly what they are, based on popular series that has been going around, such as Resident Evil, Walking Dead, and even the small series that no one ever heard of. But the concepts are pretty much the same. So there is a walking corpse appeared, turn another human into fellow walking corpse, and boom, apocalypse. But what if zombie apocalypse is actually happen in real life? Every time someone asks this question, we tend to become more self-centered and then starts to make a story all about your own survival adventure. Be it having guns and shoot zombies in the head, or slay zombies with Japanese sword, basically becoming some sort of hero or perhaps villain, and then build your own survival squad. Yeah, those are cool stuffs. But I'm not here to discuss about those fiction/action imagination. I'm asking, what if the zombie apocalypse happened in a more realistic way? Generally, in some series, usually the prologue is pretty much the same thing. One person got infected by the virus, turning into a zombie, then he wanders around, and then some passerby sees the zombie as a sick human, so he tries to interact with it and got bitten instead. And then, congratulations, he became a zombie. And then they go to bite another human, creating more and more zombies, and therefore, the unbreakable zombie infection chain happened. That's what happened in fiction. They need to make the story happen. So it's always gonna be started with that stupid background character who can't recognize a walking corpse and think it's just a weird human. But what if that situation actually happened in real life? And of course, in a more realistic way. Stories about zombies has been around for decades, and pretty much everyone knows what a zombie is. So, let's take it as if that stupid background character replaced as you. What would you do? Well, if it was me, I would definitely recognize it as a zombie at the first glance, of course. And so do you, right? Right? So, what are we gonna do? Kill it? Yeah, okay, calm your teeth. It is, in fact, the easiest and the most practical way to prevent the apocalypse from happening. But, once we kill the zombie, do people who see us will consider us as a hero? No, life is not that easy. Realistically, these people won't believe zombies exist unless they see it by their own eyes. So, if the people happen to see us after we kill the zombie, they would see us as a murderer instead. And how can we prove ourselves innocent? By saying the corpse was walking since it was a zombie? Nah, no one can tell the difference between real corpse or zombie corpse, since both are basically a not-moving human corpse. Although technically we are the heroes that save the world, they would see us as a criminal who 2v1 an innocent human and kill him together. So, what should we do to prevent the apocalypse in that scene, but not resulting of being treated as criminal afterwards? Well, another option, I think we should call the police and let them kill the zombie. But again, it's not gonna be that easy. Once we call the police, they won't believe there is a zombie roaming around, of course. So, we need to make a lie. Let's just say there is some kind of dangerous figure wandering around. They would likely trust that story more. After all, it makes more sense than saying there was a zombie. But don't forget, it takes a lot of time for the police to come here. So, what should we do with the zombie? While waiting, we can't let it interact with any other human, so we need to confine the zombie until the police came. But how do we, two unarmed person, do that? Definitely not going to do that Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz thing. It's just a no-no. Sure, we can try to break his arms and legs, but what if people watch us while doing that? That would still look like we are torturing an innocent person. We would cause commotion before the police arrive. And once the police arrive, they might mistook us as the dangerous figure instead. And here we are, back to the jail again. So let's find another solution. I think we can lure the zombie slowly into a river where nobody watch. And we push the zombie down to the river and let it flow. Let it flow. Wait. What if the water that contains zombie is actually gonna be an infectious water? We will only make things worse. Yeah, that's right. How about we make a deep booby trap and lure the zombie to fall down into it? And then we immediately bury the zombie. Well, that's genius. Let's do it. Okay, done! We saved the world! And that's what happened if zombie thing realistically happened. The very first zombie can be handled so quickly by anybody to prevent the apocalypse. Wait, what if the zombie was purposely made at a lab? You know, as bioweapon research like in Resident Evil. Then shits go wrong and the zombies escape from the lab. Well, I guess there is only one way to stop them. And that is subscribing to my channel!